You are listening to the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast, powered by PerformerPreneur. I am your host here, Nicole-Louise Geddes, and together we'll be delving into all of the ways that a showbiz side hustle can support you now and long into the future. So sit back, relax, and listen in, and together let's get inspired to take action to create the life, future, and business of your dreams. This episode is sponsored by the Showbiz Side Hustle Handbook, available on Kindle and in paperback over on Amazon. Follow the simple tasks laid out over 3 easy-to-action sections and effectively build a strong business foundation for a successful showbiz side hustle. Hello listeners and welcome back. We are here with another episode of the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast. This week it's just me on my own talking to you about confidence and stepping into the spotlight. If you've been listening to the past recordings, you will have heard me talk about brand, you'll have heard me talk about brand voice, and you will have realized quite quickly that this is all you. It's you. You have to be prepared to shine and step into the spotlight and be seen. And that does take confidence. So we're going to be touching on confidence. We're going to be looking at how you build confidence and looking and thinking about your self-belief. And let me let you into a little secret. You are a huge leap, a huge step ahead of everybody else because of your performer skills and your performer training and things that you probably don't even know. Build your confidence every single day. So let's start there. How confident do you feel about stepping into the spotlight, in a new spotlight, as an entrepreneur, as a performerpreneur? I can absolutely guarantee from self-experience that it will be nerve-wracking. And I'll tell you why that is. Because you haven't done it before. Confidence comes from evidence. And when you are feeling confident, it's absolutely 100% likely you have done that thing before. So when you are deciding to build a showbiz side hustle, to step into a brand new spotlight, to shine as a performerpreneur, you will be feeling all of the nerves because you haven't done this before. Therefore, you are not confident in your ability to succeed at this particular thing. However, let me also tell you that self-belief can be nurtured, can be built, and can be lent on whilst we are transitioning into the stages of confidence, whilst we are doing the things we need to do to prove to ourselves that absolutely it is possible for you too. So self-belief is completely different. It's a feeling, it's a reassurance, it's a past understanding that you will succeed. And if you don't, you'll be okay. Life will go on, you'll move forward, and you'll try again. So I do believe that everybody listening has a very small, if not a lot, of self-belief, because you are here listening to this podcast wondering how you can do it too, or possibly quite already on that journey and knowing that your persistence is going to pay off and you will succeed. And that's your self-belief. You're willing to give it a go, but your confidence may be lacking at this early stage because, as I say, you have no past experience or proof that this will happen for you too. If we rewind a few sentences, you'll remember me saying that as a performer, I do believe you are leaps and bounds ahead of anybody else on this journey because of the training and the techniques that you have been learning all of your life to step on stage. These will give you fake, for want of a better word, confidence. These skills will be used and can transition you into the realms of your new side hustle and your new success because you are doing things inherently that you have been taught that trick your brain into believing that you are confident in that situation. Sounds a lot to get your head round? Just have a breath, Nicole, have a breath, have a think, and let's work together to understand what these skills are and how you can use them every single day to build your confidence and leverage your performer background to boost your confidence. These skills come naturally to many, many of you listening, and they are simple things like breathing, like smiling, like standing tall and taking up space. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but these are the exact skills, the exact hacks that I am teaching entrepreneurs outside of the industry to pinch nick and utilize to get them through the scenarios that they fear, that they dread, that they are nervous about. And you already have these skills in abundance. They're already natural to you. So let's think about breathing. If you were to breathe shallow in your shoulders, very, very short, sharp breaths, your brain would be triggered to think you are in danger. It would think that you are running. Your primal instincts would kick in and it would try to keep you safe. What are we hiding from? What's going on? Why are we scared? Why are we running? So all I'm going to ask you to do is to keep your breath low in your diaphragm, as so many of us have been trained to do in the performing industry, and keep your breath long and low and trick your brain into believing that you are A-okay, there's nothing to fear here, you're okay, it will be okay, you're confident in this situation, and use that breath whenever you are starting to doubt your ability to push through into something that might cause you fear, like the brand new spotlight that you're pushing into as a serious side hustler. The second thing is to take up space. As a performer, you and I have been told to open our arms, put our shoulders back, lift our heads to the gods, and take up some space to show off. And believe you me, it is safe to show off. So many people are scared to open up, scared to take up space, scared to show off. But we have been taught, we have been trained, and we have used that skill time and time again to step onto stage, to step into those spotlights. And so remember, when you are on this journey, when you are stepping into this entrepreneurial spotlight, you can use that skill to unfold your legs, put your shoulders back, lift your chin, and take up space. Trick your brain into believing that you're safe. If you think about it the other way and you're small and you're tight and you're closed off, again, your primitive brain will be worried about what is going on around you. Why are you hiding? Why are you making yourself small? What is the danger? And we're not going to push through into where we need to go and what we need to do. And finally, something that we all do so naturally, and if it's fake, no one would even tell in our industry, smile. It's literally free therapy. When you smile, one, the world smiles with you, but two, your brain and the endorphins that kind of are released with that smile, be it fake or not, tell your brain again that you are okay. It's happy to proceed. You're happy. The situation is light and okay. So even if you have to put a pencil between your teeth and clench down on it and create that smile, even if you have to fake it, it will still do and release the right endorphins to give you the confidence to proceed. So a really super quick kind of whistle stop tour of some of the hacks that you already know, that you already have in your tool bag to step into the spotlight, to push through where your confidence may be lacking, but your self-belief absolutely will serve you and help you to move through. So remember, confidence comes from evidence, past focused, and we don't necessarily have that when we are on a journey to do all of the things, to go to places we have never been before and become people we have never been. So remember that you can trick your brain with these performer hacks, but also rely on your tenacity, your resilience, your industry experience, that your self-belief already has the answers, that you will be okay. Unfortunately, so many of us in the industry have experienced knockbacks, have experienced no's, have experienced closed doors. Possibly you're on this new side hustle journey because of these things, but you're still here. You're still happy, you're still doing it, you're still finding ways to create magic, to find joy, to make money, to do business. So your self-belief is absolutely intact, and tap into that and make sure that you are encouraging yourself to keep moving forward, even when these things feel a little bit unknown. And the other reason we need to keep stepping into these spotlights is because that's where the magic happens. That's where people get to know us. That's where they see our wonderful smiles. They see our confidence that we're putting on camera, in person, all of these things, in our stories, in our words. If you don't show up for yourself and your side hustle, then unfortunately, nobody will even know you're there. And all of the hard work that you are doing will be lost. So please take these steps, take your performer skills, push through, do the things, and I promise you, you will be rewarded with the confidence that you have done it, you have achieved, and it's absolutely possible for you too. Any thoughts on confidence? Any questions? You know you are absolutely always welcome into my world. So don't forget, I have a free Facebook group. I have a membership, this podcast, and my handbook. There's so many ways to get hold of me and talk about these things. I'm also talking in many other people's spaces and communities, trying to open up the conversation about confidence and stepping into spotlight. I'm going to leave you with this one last tip. Confidence and spotlights are all built on trust, support, and community. If you can find the people that will lift you up, that will hold you, that will celebrate you, I promise you, you will always feel confident and safe to show up, because people and community and safe spaces are the exact things that are going to get you to where you want to be. We can't do business, performing, side hustles alone. So please go forth, find your people, find your tribe, and just tell me how much more comfortable and confident you are to shine when you have got those people around you that are celebrating you and saying that it's absolutely awesome what you do. I think that might be the biggest tip of the day. Find your people and you will certainly become more and more confident in everything that you want to do. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining me here on the Showbiz Side Hustle Podcast. So until next time, please do take a little bit of action, that very first step, and make sure that you are doing something for you and your Showbiz Side Hustle this week to move you forward and get you heading quickly and swiftly and strategically towards success.